good morning, friends. Good morning once again. Welcome to the 5-Minute Man Mastery Mentoring Moment, where we're going to continue from our last discussion of what I would tell my younger self, my boyhood self. What would I say to myself if I could go back and make those adjustments and make those changes? And as men now, we learn things throughout our years and we say, if I'd only known better, if I would have known then what I know now, what would I have done differently? What would I do differently? And so that's what we're talking about today. So I'm taking this from Antonio Centeno. He's the founder of Real Men, Real Style. Check out his website. It's in the post and the talk notes. Definitely check that out. Go to the website and you'll be blown away by his experience and his expert advice on style and personal care for men. Many things. He's a former Marine, which that's in his auto bio or whatever, but how do you say former Marine? Well, I see that in there. In this case, it probably meant that if anybody read it, they would think he's still in the Marines, active duty, but a former Marine. So we'll go with that. But anyway, good morning. My name is Jay Goff. Welcome to the Man Mastery Club and Academy Facebook page, as well as the YouTube channel. Like and share. Make sure to invite your friends to this. And so we'll build up our community. So let's get started. Let's get started on this topic today, part 2, which I need to go back and edit. Part 2 of what I would tell myself. I forgot the title now. What I'd tell myself if I was, my boyhood self. So, if you missed last week's, go back and listen to last week. That'll get the first top 5. Now we're only doing 10, so here's 10. Here's number 6. Here's some things I would do differently for myself. Now this is coming from him, and I'll throw in some things as well, personal experiences. But here's the deal. Leverage your credit. Understand credit. Know what credit is all about. Credit doesn't mean that you can just go and get anything and everything you want because, hey, you've got the credit, right? Well, that's a good way to get yourself in a whole lot of financial trouble. I know as a young man, I made a lot of mistakes because I never knew how to manage money as a young man. I never knew that. Now, I worked my butt off and doing 3, 4, 5 different jobs while still going to school. But I never got to see the money, never got to learn how to manage it. And so when I first got my big paycheck in the United States military after basic training, I blew it. I went and got this, and next thing you know, I had no money. Nothing. I'm begging and pining and pawing for something until the next pay. I didn't know. I would go back and I would educate myself, and I would educate those around me about credit, building your finances immediately right there. And that just topic can go way deep, and we're not going to hit all that today. But I would work on that. That would definitely be a topic I want to speak to you about later. All right, so build that. If it's shiny, you might look at it and say, well, wait a minute. Do I really need that, or is that a need to have? I would like to say, is it a need to have or a need to have? All right, let's wrap this up. Surround yourself with amazing people. Number 7. Now, I talk about that a lot. If you follow me on anything else I've ever done, any lessons, videos, Facebook, personal Facebook, or whatever, my leadership stuff, surround yourself with amazing people. People that add value, not devalue you and others. Remember, the people that you surround yourself, watch them. Do they devalue or add value to others? And if they devalue, then it's time to clean house. It's time to clean house because we become the 5 people we surround ourselves with, according to Mr. Stephen Covey and according to science of sociology. We surround ourselves with people, and we become that group of people. And if you don't like who you are, I'd first start checking your thinking, your attitude, and your company. All right. People either pull you toward greatness or they push you toward mediocrity. Number 8, ignore bad advice. Okay. Advice is good only when it comes from somebody that you know, like, and trust. But if you don't know, like, and trust people, and they haven't proven themselves to be successful in what they want to give you advice on, then you want to ignore that and go to somebody who actually knows what they're talking about. Okay. I always love what Dave Ramsey talks about. When he talks about financial freedom, people all the time are running around asking their broke friends how to be financially successful. Okay. You go to people who have proven experience and proven evidence of success in that area. Reading the classics. Number 9. Read the classics. When I was a kid, I didn't like to read. I did not like to read. I didn't care to read. I think a lot of it was because I was told I had reading comprehension. I just couldn't understand things. I couldn't comprehend what I was reading. And it was because I wasn't learning on a style that I could learn from. Now I love to read. I've just started another book last night, a novel, which I usually don't read novels. I read, personal growth and leadership and books and stuff like that. But it's about the Alamo, and so I'm excited about that for one of my other projects. But read. It expands your mind. It expands your thinking, your ability to interpret complex information. It develops your broader vocabulary. It increases the breadth of your knowledge and discovering new paradigms. Sometimes finishing a good book helps you see things in a different perspective. So, and that's important that we understand that our perspective is not the perspective. It is a perspective. Okay. I want you to understand that. Your perspective is not the perspective. It is a perspective, because you get outside of yourself. And what I like to tell folks all the time is get out of your head and see through the eyes and the heart of somebody else. Get a different perspective, and you'll come to a point of empathy and understanding. So do that. And then finally, number 10, get ahead of the curve. Get ahead of the curve, okay? If there's something that you want to do, do it now. If there's something you've wanted to do before and you put it off, do it now. Don't wait for success to happen before you decide to jump on what it is you want to achieve. Start now. It doesn't have to be big. Small steps, baby steps along the way. Develop a process, develop a strategy, develop a community around you who will help you to build that which you desire to build. So whatever it is that is worth your effort and your dreams to pursue, do it now. I always like to say, when is now a good time to start? When is now a good time to start? Well, that time is now, my friends. So those are the things I would have told myself as a younger man, because I have let many dreams go by because I thought I wasn't good enough, wasn't smart enough, wasn't rich enough, wasn't, in the right community or whatever. I did not do those things. As a matter of fact, I wasn't courageous enough in some cases, that if I'd have done that then, I would have been in a better place today. But the cool thing is, I'm in a great place today, and it's only getting better, as my wife and I like to say. All right, my friends, don't forget to check out the Man Mastery Club and Academy. Let me see if I can do this. This is not letting me do that. All right. Don't forget to check out the Man Mastery Club and Academy. You go to manmasteryclub.com. I've got Man merch on there that you can start purchasing now. I made it open to the public. It was only open to private members, but it's open to the public now, so you can get some Man merch on there. Also, I'll be posting blogs and other things. I'm developing courses on there that will come about, and I'm working on those as well as some other projects right now. And we'll get those up and running. But also, check out realmenrealstyle.com. Go and check out his page, his website, and his YouTube channel. All right, my friends. So that is the 5-minute plus. I should put plus after that. Man mentoring moment for the day. So thank you for joining me today. Like, love, and share this. And if you have comments, please do leave comments here, and let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you'd like to for me to pick as a topic to speak on, and I will do my due diligence to bring you the best possible advice and wisdom that I can bring to you based on personal life experiences and those of others, to make you a successful man, to help you become a better man, husband, father, and leader. Okay? All right, my friends. God bless you. It's good to see you this morning. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.